guys, my name is Nako Nakatsuka. I'm a fourth year chemistry PhD student at UCLA, and today I'll be helping you guys out by going over some general chemistry concepts. And good luck with the course. So moving on to phospholipids, they're the second most abundant group. And so they have glycerols that are esterified with 2 fatty acids and 1 phosphate group. And they usually come from fatty acids such as palmitic acid, stearic acid, and oleic acid. So again, the structure is glycerol, esterified with 2 fatty acids, plus 1 phosphate group. The main biological function is in cell membranes. And this happens due to the hydrophobic effect. And this is the observed tendency of nonpolar substances to aggregate in aqueous solutions and exclude water molecules. And so basically this can separate a mixture of oil and water. So if you look at this example, we have the hydrophilic head, just like the micelle we saw before, and a hydrophobic tail. And so for the cell membrane, it has the hydrophilic end facing the water side, but then it can create this hydrophobic environment in the middle that's facing away from the water. So prostaglandins is a molecule having a prostanoic acid skeleton. And so this part with the 7 carbons on the upper chain and 8 carbons on the lower chain represent prostanoic acid. And the biological functions of this is usually as regulators and signal molecules. So examples of where this molecule is very important is that it causes constriction or dilation in vascular and other smooth muscle cells. They also regulate aggregation and disaggregation of platelets. They also sensitize the spinal neurons to pain, which is very important, and they also regulate inflammatory mediation, calcium movement, as well as hormone control. And so prostaglandins play a very critical role in many biological functions. So steroids have this particular ring system, as you can see in these 2 diagrams. And so this is a steroid skeleton, and an example is cholesterol. And the core is approximately flat for all of these structures. And so steroids can be categorized into several different categories, such as sex hormones, such as testosterone and estrone, as well as corticoid hormones, and these regulate metabolic processes such as cortisone and aldosterone. And cortisone is responsible for controlling inflammation, and aldosterone contains sodium and potassium ion balance. We also have bile acids, for example, cholic acids, which aids in digestion by emulsifying fats in the intestine. So emulsification is an important term to know, which is the breaking up of fat globules into smaller droplets so that it's easier for it to be digested. Cholesterol is the biological precursor to all other vertebrate steroids. Finally, we have lipophilic vitamins, and I just wanted to give you this table to show you that there's fat-soluble and water-soluble vitamins. So the ones that we're interested in are these guys. So vitamin A, D, E, and K. A vitamin is an organic compound other than a fat, protein, or carbohydrate that's required for the normal growth and maintenance of animals, and there's a broad range of structures and functions. For example, vitamin A, retinol, is essential to vision, and they're incorporated into rhodopsin, which is the photon harvesting protein. Vitamin E, for example, tocopherol, is a mixture of stereoisomers that protects against oxidative damage to cells from radicals. But you guys all know what vitamin C is because I'm sure you guys take in a lot of that, and that's a form of a hydrophilic antioxidant vitamin. So I hope this was really useful to you guys, and now we're going to move on to amino acids and proteins.